Riker and I had plans. He took a detour to check on you. Jace shot an accusing look at Blake. Seems multiple people have been worried about you lately, Tessa, and that role should come with a warning label. And today we are chatting about Crash by Kathy Lockheart.
Yes. Short summary: best friend's little sister is the trope. He's a doctor. She's got some illness, and they're trying to figure out what it is while navigating this unspoken, to her, rule that they can't be together.
Yeah. Well, and him too.
She doesn't know about the rule. That's why I said that. Unspoken to
Oh,
her
oh, oh, oh. Okay. Yeah,
rule,
yeah, yeah,
right? So
yeah.
Riker, the brother, Blake,
Yeah,
the brother's best friend, did some stupid oath as stupid teenage boys do. And
yeah,
Riker's like, you have to promise never to date my sister, even though they're soulmates.
yeah,
Which is kind of effed up if you think about it. Like, as I mean, I understand as like teenagers, but as they like mature and become like adults, like you should be able to
yeah.
say, hey, I see this now. This is real. While I don't like it, I'm going to let you guys be together.
I don't understand why. It's like again. Okay, fine. Teenagers, fine. But like once your sister is grown, as long as that person is treating her well, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it should have no. In fact, you should be happier that it's somebody that you know, love, and trust than not.
I mean, just think of all the years wasted. They couldn't be
Yeah,
together. It's just
yeah,
irritating. Like, I understand the attraction of best friend's little sister or whatever, but I don't like when years are wasted because of it. And we're
yeah.
talking like 20 years were wasted that they weren't together.
I wouldn't say it was that long.
They
It
were
was
like
like,
13, 12.
well,
He
yeah,
fell
but I
in
mean,
love when she was like 16 and she's now 30. Like, I can't do
okay,
math, but I'm pretty it's close enough, okay?
fair, fair, fair.
My toes are under the desk. Okay, I can't count that's early in the morning. Like, I'm just a long time, like a long ass time. Like,
Yeah.
just wasted on and being with other people that, like, I don't even think he did any relationships at all. He just
Mm-mm.
had casual
Nope.
hookups.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, the brother should have been like, both of the people that I love and care about are miserable. What can I do to
Yeah,
make them
but
happy?
he didn't realize
Well, that
how.
is a whole other problem.
I mean, it's a typical man for you.
Yeah, but he's this top shot criminal like lawyer. Like, you're supposed to pay attention to details and subsigns and body languages and such. Like, you're
Yeah,
trained to do that. Like, that's your job.
yeah.
Anyways, totally getting off the rails. I mean, that's the whole point. But how did you want to go first, Jen? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
I don't remember when I texted you. Okay. When I was ranting about this, I sent her like 4 or
Oh yeah,
5 audios. I was so pissed off. Man, I
I
called this
forgot.
book, I called it so early, and I was just irritated after that because she's so fucking stupid. I so stupid, and not your average too stupid to die. She's just I don't know what other word. What's another word for stupid? I'm gonna go to word hippo. I need a better word. Hold on. Word hippo, the best website in the world. What's another word for stupid? Unintelligent, ignorant, dense, brainless, mindless, foolish, dunce. She's a dunce. Like, I don't like he's literally Blake, who's the doctor, is literally trying to set up this environment for her to try and figure out what the illness is. And she's just like, "Ugh, whatever. I've been going through this for a year. I know what it's not and what it is." Like, well, no, you didn't. Because me as the reader, I called it. I called it. I knew it was the T, and I thought it was the stalker, not the boyfriend. So I got that wrong. But the only reason why I
Mhm.
got that wrong is because I'm pretty sure she said that he broke up with her. So if what's his name? Eli? Elliot? Elijah?
Eli.
Eli. Eli broke up with her, and so to me that took off the mind because if you're the stalker, if you're the one that's getting them sick or whatever, you don't want to be the one to let them go. So that's why I didn't assume it was him. I assumed it was the
Yeah.
stalker neighbor dude. But I knew it was the T. I called the T. I called the T. So far from the beginning. Like I just yeah, anyways. Other than that though, it was funny. I enjoyed it. Besides the issue with like I said, like we were talking about the oath. It was irritating.
Yeah.
But I chuckled quite a bit, so
Yeah,
that
it had some really good lines.
mhm. The banter was really good.
Yeah.
I liked her, like, the brain rebooting quite a bit with him, especially, like, when he comes in from working out and she's like, "Wait, I'm supposed to talk?" Like, "Nothing's working right now, okay?" And then, like, having the chef, like, witness it.
Yes. Oh my
She's
god.
like, "Is he always like this?" She's like, "Undressed? Yes. Acting the way he is all lovingly? No." She's like, "Get used to it."
That's so yeah.
And she's like, "I have no idea how I'm supposed to function." I
Yeah.
think another thing that irritated me is that even though that they were on the outs because they stopped talking, the big fucking don't even get me started on the stupid miscommunication thing. That was stupid. Is that why didn't she tell her brother? That was another thing that irritated me. You didn't tell your brother. You didn't tell your brother's best friend, who's a renowned doctor. Like, again, unintelligent. Like, I don't understand
Tell them what?
that she was sick.
Oh, because she didn't want her brother taking over her life, trying to figure it out.
That is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, when you're dealing with something like that, I would imagine not wanting it to become your entire personality is a lot.
Family are supposed to be there for support.
Yeah, but
I,
I
ag-
mean,
taking over your whole identity. Like, I kind of understand that, but that's only if you allow it to.
yeah, but I mean, we see Riker try to take over as soon as he finds out. So it's, I mean, that's the whole point that she was trying to avoid.
I guess I'm as the older sibling. Like, I can't. Like, I hear what you're saying. Like, I hear it, but that is not computing in my brain. Okay. That's just not, like, I there would be problems if my if one of my sisters was vague very ill and never told me, regardless if I'm gonna come over and take over. Regardless, we would have some problems, but that would never happen. My sisters would never do that. I guess it depends on the sibling dynamic, but,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you your boyfriend and your best friend know, 2 people who aren't I mean, I'm not saying that boyfriends and best friends won't be there for you and won't support you, but, like, the sibling connection, like, I don't know, it just I guess as an older sibling, like, it just really pushed my buttons. I'm like, "No, you should have told your brother." Because like, what happens when you do die and he finds out? Like, can you imagine how that's going to affect him this whole entire time and he had no idea? And he's
Yeah,
got
but it's
connections
about,
everywhere
yeah,
that could have gotten this solved probably quicker.
maybe.
I'm going on a tangent, sorry. This is not about you, Misty. It's not about you. These are fictional characters, okay?
No, I mean, I think you have a unique perspective on it because it is something that you've navigated yourself. But I also feel like her wanting to keep it private is her prerogative too.
I get that.
I mean,
I can respect
when
that to a point.
especially when you've been told basically that you're crazy for over a year. Like like she has nothing to actually tell them.
Mhm.
That's probably the most frustrating part for her is she has all of these things going on, everything's coming back normal, everything's supposed to be fine, and she's being told she's having a psychosis episode. Like,
I hate doctors enough
how
about quacks.
I think it's completely plausible for her to want to hide away from, especially after fighting it for that long and not sharing at that point. Like, I think it makes sense why she would just be done.
I'm trying to be supportive.
You don't have to be. That's the thing. I mean, we don't have to agree. We don't have to agree on everything. It's just that's your perspective is yours and it's not wrong. And empathize with where, because the thing of it is, I don't, if I was going through something like that, I can't say that I wouldn't keep it from my family for now. Granted, I'm married with a partner who I would tell, but like, I don't know that I would share it with my family, especially off the bat, until I had some actual answers to tell them. Because for me, I'm not going to stress people out that are already stressed when they can't
Mhm.
do anything about it.
Yeah, but one of the people in your circle is a fucking doctor. Would you not go to them and be like, "Hey, I've been seeing these specialists. Nobody can figure out what's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Can you point me in the right direction? Can you like look this over? Like, can you give me some insight?" Like, I feel like if there is somebody in your circle who, like, if you have somebody in your circle who, somebody in your corner, like, why would you not reach out to them? And not even the brother. We're talking about Blake here. He's a medical profession. He's the one who ends up
because
solving it anyway. She just wasted a whole nother 2 years, okay? Or like however long it is.
because she didn't think that he wanted anything to do with her. So
That that brings us back to the whole stupid miscommunication. Anyways, I'm dominating the conversation. What how do you feel about the story, Jen? Let me give you some space to talk about it.
I mean, I really liked it. I thought, but here's the thing. When I read stuff, especially like stuff like this, where you're going to have your typical tropes, you're going to have your typical story sequence, you're not reading it for plot twists, you're not reading it to think, you're not reading it to like broaden your horizons. You're reading it purely for the enjoyment of it. Like, for I'm not looking to figure it out. I'm not looking to like poke holes in it. I'm just looking to enjoy the story. And for me, this hit all the marks. I thought it was funny. I thought I really liked the history between the two of them. I really liked the Sinners and Saints Club, or whatever the club's called. I love the way she set up Jace's next book, because Jace's one-liners throughout the book were so freaking great.
Yeah, they were.
And I'm really excited to like. I mean, I'm looking forward to this series. I wish it was already finished, because I'm probably going to forget about it and not return to it after Jason's book. But I mean, for what it was, I thought it was well done. I liked Tessa's character. I will like, for me, if I wanted to poke holes on things, oh, I think there was a little bit too much going on. Like, you had her illness, you had the stalker, you had the issue with his foster mom, issue between him and his sister, you had the drama that happened at the fraternity that we're still like not really sure what happened with. You had that he killed the foster dad. Like, there were so many like subplots in such a small book that I feel like in some cases it was, oh, and then you had like the big corporation trying to sabotage her small business. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like there were too many things in some places.
All places. I forgot about
but
that.
but I feel like the author did a really good job of tying everything up. The only thing I don't remember her tying up is the stalker. Oh wait, that
It
was Eric Voss. Was it Eric Voss? Did it
so
get
she
tied
had
up?
2. She had 2. She had Eric Voss, the dude who tried to rape her
Yeah,
whenever, and
yeah.
he'd been sending her letters the whole entire time, and then there was, I guess
Okay,
if you
and
call
then
the neighborhood the stalker. But maybe Blake took care of that when he threatened him. I don't know. Actually,
I
he
don't
didn't
think
threaten him. That one just kind of went away because she was no longer at the
yeah,
apartment. But Eric Voss was the letter stalker, yes.
okay. So like that kind of annoyed me. Like there were just a lot of pieces. The like just the whole thing about like the wedding planner business and like putting like I mean, I'm so glad it worked out the way it did, but it was so unrealistic. But you're talking to somebody who has been on the outskirts of that industry now for years and years and knows and works with wedding vendors specifically and has for years and years. So like that whole kind of storyline just cracked me up. Like it just like of everything that was probably the most unrealistic aspect of things for me. I'm like everything else is pretty plausible except, turning this multi six figure wedding into something incredible in 7 weeks, having no actual connections while also trying to be run over by a big corporation like in Chicago. Like
That's funny.
none of those things would like nothing would have happened like that. Yeah, I mean that's those were really. Oh, and then okay, the other thing that again, if I wanted to be nitpicky and poke holes, is I'm sorry, she's crashing on the couch by the time she gets home. We're talking about how fatigued she is, how exhausted she is. She's losing weight. She's not able to eat. And she still has energy for multiple rounds of sex. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I'm just like, all right, we're gonna just plausibility out the window here.
I don't even remember them having sex.
Yeah, they went at it for like, didn't they go at it for like a day?
We know I don't read those. I skip those. I remember the yes, I'm a romance reader who skips those scenes. I remember him going down on her on the garden roof, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't remember. I remember them making out, but if they had sex, I just was like, okay, when is the sex scene over? Let's move on. So it's quite possible they had sex multiple times. I just don't know.
Yeah. So, and I remember thinking about that in the book where I'm like, okay, you sure are tired.
I mean, if he's doing all the work,
Yeah,
just saying.
true.
Yeah, I did forget about there was so many things happening. It was a
Yeah.
lot.
It was a lot.
And even
It
though
was
it
a lot.
came together, yeah, I could have done with done without half of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I just think her having a stalker and not even a
An illness.
stalker, that was kind of like anticlimactic too. Well, except for like Riker and Blake being like, come pick me up.
Yeah, that was great.
You're not going over there by yourself. To
Yeah,
like
that
hunt
was
him
awesome.
down. And then he just happens to miraculously come into his ER.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, yeah. It was a
yeah.
lot. Uh,
So, yeah,
but you everything that you said, right? Like we're not reading it for all the things that most of the things I've been complaining about. It is just one of those. I think that's why we picked it, right? It's because I've been in such a book
yeah,
slump. Like I have my list of like cheesy, just ridiculous book reads, and this was one of
yeah. And it was
just a
fun. It was
it
a fun read.
was. It really
I
was.
I mean, I learned like we could only physically read it because
No audio.
yeah, there was no audio. And I mean, I read it in like 36 hours. I actually woke up at 3 a.m. and ended up finishing it.
Nice.
So
I
yeah,
think I
I
did
I
mine
enjoyed
t-
it.
in two settings.
Yeah.
It was cute. I'll give you that. Definitely, definitely a dark, fluffy read.
Yeah.
It's brain candy, essentially.
Oh my god, brain candy. That is
That's what
the
I.
best description for
That's what I
it.
call these like cliche reads that I read that are just so cheesy, so tropey or clicky or whatever you want to call it. It's just brain candy at this point.
Yeah.
I don't got to really think. I don't got to put a lot of energy and commitment. And I
Yeah.
definitely don't really have to remember anything
Yeah.
unless it's for the podcast. And it's just, I read the story. I either continued to read something from the author, which I didn't realize who this author was. I've read a couple of things by her, and there's one on my
Okay.
list that I really want to read by her. And so now I'm going to have to go read that.
Which is?
It is called, the one that I really want to read is, because I was looking up the series, is called Deadly Illusions. And
Okay.
this is one of the ones where I have seen a Facebook ad, and as long as it's not one of the Facebook ads that lie to me about what the book is about, it's supposed to
Right?
be it's supposed to tear at the heartstrings, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
And I think
I'm already reading Under Your Scars and the book number, the number book.
I love that that's what we're calling it, the number. You know what's going to be horrible is I don't even know how to look it up, okay? Because that's not
Um,
even the real title. What's
it's
the third one? Did we pick the third one?
no, I don't think so. We should probably finish recording this before we
Oh
go on
yeah,
one of
that's
our
true.
tangents.
That's true. Yeah, so tearing at the heartstrings. But again, Facebook ads lie a lot. That should be an episode where we talk about all the things that authors do that annoy us. Lying on the Facebook ads is number one for me.
Okay, I just have to say that I'm a badass
You totally are
because
badass.
I typed in 24960 and it is 24690.
Look at you. You know the numbers.
That's kind of scary.
I just know that the author's name is like A.A. Dark, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you need to text these to me. Okay.
I'm gonna. All right. Okay. So, rating. Are we ready to rate?
Yes, let's rate.
Let's do it.
Darkness.
Darkness.
2?
Sure.
It's all very vague.
Yeah, it's not. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think 2 is being generous. But yeah, Darkness, 2, it was vague.
Yeah.
Spicy, 2, 1. I think we're being really generous with all of these ratings. I don't
We'll
remember
say
the sex. I
2.
remember him going down on her, and that's it.
I mean, they did it quite a bit. I would say at least a 2. It's just
Okay.
nothing like. It's just nothing fancy.
Okay. So 2. And then overall,
3. Like I wouldn't read it again, but like if you're looking for a cute, kind of dark, really funny, like
I would
brothers
rate it.
best.
So normally my brain candy books I don't rate. Because again, I'm just doing it to read something because, I need brain
Yeah,
candy. But because this one was so funny, I would rate it and put like a short review on there. Like, this is a brain candy read, but it had me like, chuckling throughout the whole book. If you're looking for something mindless with some good banter. So I would say a
I
3 for
love that
sure.
you call it brain candy. I'm totally
I
calling it brain
do.
candy.
I do call it brain candy. Hashtag brain candy.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, so are we done?
Yes, we're done.
All right. All right, listeners, have you read Crash by Kathy Lockheart? If you have, we would love to hear your opinion on it. Tag us on Instagram at Bones of the Story, and we will see you next time.
Thank you for joining us on the journey into the shadows of love, where dark romance stories come to light.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Bones of the Story as much as we did. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Your feedback means the world to us.
And to stay updated on all things dark romance, follow us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
We'd also love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, ideas, or even your own dark romance stories with us. Drop us a line at bonesofthestory@gmail.com. gmail.com.
Remember, our next tantalizing episode is just around the corner, so keep your hearts open and your senses sharp.
Until then, embrace the darkness and let the stories continue to stir your deepest desires.
This is Misty
And Jen,
signing off
from Bones of the Story.